All right, moving on, let's connect with Kushant Uppal. He's the founder and CEO at IndusDC that has earmarked 100 crores in blended finance. Kushant, tell us a little bit more about this and what is the fund deployment status?
Yeah, sure. Basically, it's IndusDC is the name of the venture studio that we've set up here. And what a venture studio really does is, it builds out companies and startups and goes in as a co-founder and builds this out. So in that sense, the capital commitment that we have got from investors to come into the ventures that we are building is what we have stated out there.
And the fund has also been backed by a number of investors. How large is the market potential for you?
Yeah, so hard tech or deep tech, that's a term that's being used these days, it's one of the largest markets in general. But when we come down to what we are doing, specifically in the area of decarbonization. Now, decarbonization in itself is an energy transition that's going on related to climate change and building technologies out. That's a $40 trillion energy transition that is underway globally. So in terms of market, just specifically talking about decarb, that's the scope out there. Coming to the investors, we have a large family office, the Aarti Group of Industries. They have a family office, Spectrum, backed by their principal Mirik Gogri, who is supporting a model. And we also have some angel investors who come on board IndusDC in the form of, there is an experienced entrepreneurs and venture capitalist, Ashish Gupta, as well as Sri Maineni.
And is there any other fundraise on the cards? What's the long-term plan?
This is sort of, I think it's important to maybe lay out what a venture studio is and where capital becomes important in that sense. Venture studios sort of globally, there are about 700-800 of these venture studios. In India, it's sort of a new thing at the moment. What a venture studio really does is, goes in, identifies ideas, and goes in as a co-founder in building out ventures, brings in other founders. And so you're really playing an operating role in building out ventures. And when it comes to capital raise and further capital raise, that's really linked more to the number of ventures one can build out, the sort of capital requirement that the venture has at a specific period of time. So what we have earmarked right now, the 100 crores, is really to sort of build out the first 5 ventures we're talking about. And going forward, our plan over the next decade is to sort of build 50 ventures out of the venture studio.